Hello and welcome to the BoozleBox and welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. This is an awesome little indie game by a new game studio called Greeheart Games. This is actually becoming very quickly one of my favorite games, so let's dive straight in and we'll see what it's all about. Hello there, it seems that you've already played before. You can get right into the development and skip the tutorial messages. No, blah 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 blah. Yes, I've already played because this is just a freaking awesome game and I absolutely love it, and I might have just had to play hours and hours and hours of it. No, I haven't. I've played a little bit to get a grip, but I'm going to bring you guys in. I'm going to bring you in and we're going to play this together and we're going to make an awesome games company. So don't skip the tutorial. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you will be transported back in time to the start of your very own game development company, right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 30 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Yes, we will. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. Obviously, it's got to be the BoozleBox. And player name, let's use my first name. Yeah, that's my first name. In an awesome name. And make up a random surname, Mighty. That's got a ring to it, hasn't it? Joe Mighty. Aha, advanced options. I've never clicked this before. I just clicked it because I decided I wanted to. Note, you can always continue playing after the main game is over. The game link simply specifies how fast come out of the market. Calculated. Ooh, let's stick with recommended for that. Now we are male. That's about my hairstyle. What clothes have we got? Stripy. We've got that's kind of cool. Should we go old bugger and fleecy? It's not that too old. And that looks Christmassy. This Christmassy jumper. Let's go with the fleecy green. Nothing wrong with a fleece. If you ever want to review the tutorial messages, you can, blah blah blah. Okay, escape menu. Tutorial. Congratulations, you've just started your very own game development company. At the moment, your office is a garage, and you are the only employee. But don't worry, many successful businesses have started out this way. Okie dokie. Let's start developing your first game. Close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Okie dokie. So here we are in our lovely little garage. Isometric garage. It is so awesome. We're making Pong. We're going to be absolutely rich. We seem to have a DeLorean. It looks like a DeLorean. Just need a Mr. Fusion and a couple gizmos and flares, and Back to the Future will be born. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm going to come up with Back to the Future, the game. Okay, so let's get started with our project. As you just saw, we lost money for just sitting and talking, so I'll be quiet. Develop new game. Before development can begin, you have to decide what kind of game you want to create and give your game a name. Game name. You can also select what graphical technology, I added words, your game should use. Your options are initially limited, but once you have a bit of experience, you will be able to unlock new options. Okie dokie. Woo, we get to make a game. It's so excited. I love this game. I love its quirky look, and it's amazing. 10 out of 10 in my book. Alright, game. What can we make? Let's pick a topic before we actually go on. Actually, let's pick all of these before we make a game, because it's hard to say. I'm going to make a game called Floating Magic Mushrooms. It's going to be a sci-fi shooter. Yeah, although that would be quite cool. Someone make a game called Floating Magic Mushrooms, and it's got to be a sci-fi shooter. So let's pick a topic: space, sports, military, or medieval. Let's go space. Space. And we're going to have a space adventure. They kind of go hand in hand, a space adventure. And, the G64 or the PC. Yeah. Obviously, all the consoles in this game are actually the older versions. Luckily, when I was born, no offense to everyone who wasn't born, there were floppy drives when I was born. But I never had to cope with this. There were towers. I'm not quite that old. And I never had the N64. But it was G64. But anyway, let's go with PC, because its development costs are a lot cheaper. So, Space Adventure on PC. The game... Ooh, what should we call the game? Let's call it... Silent. No, that's Sliced. Silence. Silence. Yeah. That's what we're gonna call it, because space is silent. Okay. Graphics. We haven't got a lot of money. Let's keep it text-based. Good old text-based game. Okay, game development runs through 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Okie dokie. It's so excited! Think about what areas are important for your game and increase the focus on areas you think are less important. If you want to read a brief description on the different areas, please refer to the help menu. You guys can do that when you get this game. You can get the demo now at greenheartgames.com. I'll put the link in the description. Do get it, and if you like it, buy it, because it's a new games company. My doorbell just randomly rang. Yeah, it's a new games company, and they are awesome. And it's really cool. We could support them and see what else they have to offer. Also, green light for Steam. Right, I'll click continue. Development stage 1. Silence. Space adventure. Let's see. Text-based. Don't really need an engine. Story and quest is pretty heavy. And gameplay... yeah, we'll have a little bit. Okay, so that's our time allocation. This is how much time we're going to allocate to each portion. Okay, let's go for it. Here we go. Oop, oop. Game development has now started. While developing your game, you will generate game points, which you can see bubbling up. Game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. From time to time, there will also be bug points generated. These points become less likely once you've gained experience. Bug points need to be fixed before the game can be released and increase development time and cost. Don't want to release we don't want to release buggy games, because that is a bit of a bug. That was terrible, I'm sorry. So there we go, we got 1 design point in our game, Silence. And again, I love this game because there are quirky little things, like when my dude scratches his head, it stops because he's thinking, I really don't know what to do here. Ah, the alien eats him. That's it. Game over. Okay, Silence Space Adventure. Dialogues, important. Level design, it's a text game. And artificial intelligence, a little bit. It needs to talk back and be a bit smart. I'll go with that. Let's go with that. Here we go. Pointy, pointy, pointy. This is good. This is going well. We've got spaceships and everything. During development, you can also select additional features for your game. Right now, you can only pick basic sounds, but your options will increase quickly. Selecting additional features will make the game genuinely better, but also increase its costs. And this game at the moment is, you can see it's quite slow starting, but you know, we've got a little bit of money and we're going to make absolute millions. So stick around, because, it's so cool. Okay, you will also see the graphic type you selected when you defined the game. This is just to remind you of your choice. You cannot change the graphic types in mid-game. No, that would be like going from a 2D to a 3D and then to a 2D just for the hell of it. No point. Unless you're making a 2D, 3D puzzle, in which you switch between the two, and then there is a point. But, you know. So we're text-based. We don't really need sounds in a text game. You know, I don't think I've ever played a text game with the sounds. Level design. It's graphics. You know. World design. Lots of. Let's go for it. This is the last phase of our design before our game will get released to the general public, and we got a hell of a lot of bugs. What are you doing? Me? The development of your first game is now complete. You can press the finish button to publish your game, but you should only do that once you fix the majority of the bugs. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect your ratings, so you should only ever consider that if you need the cash and can't afford to wait. We might end up doing this, and also you can earn extra points by just sitting here and letting him, null it over. Think about it. Is there anything else I could do? No. Okay, let's finish and see what happens. The development of your game has now finished. While developing games, you gain experience and improve your skills. When development is complete, you will be presented with a summary of your experience gained. So, these are our points. We've gained experience, got a bonus of times 1.4 for a new topic and a new combo. These are all the experience points we're getting. Doop, 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 doop. And that's me, Joe Mighty. That's got a ring to it. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we can have Elvis Presley voicing some of our games. And that's all he's gonna do. Impressed. Release game. Your game is now complete and will be handed off to publishing. We should see reviews, sales coming in. Reviews and sales, not review sales. We will review the sales coming in for the game soon. Okie dokie, let's. Ooh, I'm rubbing my hands together in anticipation. You've finished your first game. While you developed the game, you also gained experience points. Ta-da! You can use these points to unlock new options for future games. To bring up the research menu, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the actions menu. Ba-dam! Now I think this game is also it's actually available on Mac, Windows 8 Store, Windows Store and everything. So this is actually also available on tablets, and I can imagine this game being really good, but it's also really good with the whole feel on PC. I just thought I'd add something in about it because I'm getting excited. Okay, so we want to go and have a look at research. Research is important to unlock new options and make better games. You should try to save enough research points to be able to create your own game engine. This will greatly improve your games. Ooh, we have to make a fun engine. Engines are cool because you can add things and you can cool things. Hint. Try to develop games of different topic and genre combinations for a slight research boost. Will do, sir. Do we want to do this? Let's research a new topic while we wait for our reviews for the next game. Where should we go? Fantasy, Racing Pirate. I think fantasy is quite a good one to go for, especially with text-based games, so we'll go for there. We don't quite have enough research points to develop a custom game engine yet. There we go. I am researching monthly costs. I'm so excited! The first game reviews for your newly released game is Silence. Which is meant to be silence, but I completely had a brain spasm and spelt it wrong. Ooh, I see some 8s, and it has its moments! Star Games, thank you very much. It's 5. It's 50-50, not bad, not good. You're not informed about anything. Meh. Oh, this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good, guys. The focus on dialogue served well in this game. It's a text-based game, of course it did. Duh. All games. Okay. Right, I'm still researching that. News. BoozleBox, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game. Misspelled Silence. The game has a moderate response from reviewers. We are curious what BoozleBox will deliver in the future. Indeed, I am as well, because I don't really know. We'll have to wait and see. Here we go. Units 1,000, 2,000, 2,000.3. Silence sold 2,282 units in its first week on the market. That's a fairly substantial amount. I'm quite impressed. Now that your game is on sale, you will receive income for the game every week. You can see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales graph in the top right of the screen. Here. So, are we going to get... Oh. You have successfully researched a new topic. Fantasy. Yay! Are we going to do as good as well as last week? No. And this is the week counter, by the way. These are like the 4 days of the week, because there are 4 days in a week. Here, I only work 4 days in a week. I'm lazy. We had a good... Oh, hello. Reset Market suggests that the G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Customers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and flexible configuration of the hardware over the home computers. Yes, but we all know it's going to fail. Experts say that this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers in their dreams. Okay, let's make another game. I think we should go for a fantasy game. And let's call this one... what should we call it? Shadows. Let's call it Shadows. And let's go with a fantasy RPG. This is going to be interesting in a text-based game. I don't know, do you get text-based RPGs? There once was a young lad named Harry. No, I'm not going there. Next. Oh, should we got some money? We got money coming in. Let's not try a text-based game. Let's try 2D graphics. We're gonna leave the text-based game. We're gonna a low end 2D graphics game. Get the pixels in there. Right, now it's an RPG. So stories and side quests are good, but we do need a good engine versus gameplay. But we don't want to take the engine too far over the gameplay. Because it's not going to run multiplayer or anything. Stories and quests is the most important. So let's get these bubbles floating. I'm just thinking of so many good ideas here. Dialogues, again, that's very important. Artificial intelligence also is, because you need some artificial intelligence in the game to react to the players' reactions. And level design is also quite an important thing. So we'll have it just above artificial intelligence, but keep dialogues at the top. Okay, here we go again. Second round of development of our new game, The Shadows. It's all about a flying pig. Okay, now it is an actual 2D game, so let's add some basic sounds. A world design's got to be good. It's an RPG. Graphics on RPGs are never too good. Well, obviously Skyrim and stuff is, but you know, we're 30 years in the past. Let us be. Let's go for it. And this is only going to cost us 5k for the extra, so we got the money. Let's go all out in this olden day on my little DOS machine. The game is off the market. Stellence is now off the market. It's sold 5,769 units, generating 40,000 in sales. So we've got 40,000k for that. That's or 40k. That's quite a nice substantial amount. Oh, we're really going for the blobs here. This could be something big. 15 in design, 7 in technology. I believe that beats our last game, of which I'm not going to say its name because I'm so embarrassed. According to rumors, the industrial company Ninvento. Yeah, you guys have got to guess what these are. It's not obvious at all. Is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for its widely successful arcade game, Dinky King. Really? I love that game. That was a good game. Dinky King. Played it all the time. Many industrial experts doubt that a home gaming console will ever take off, but are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Oh, we could do something on that. That's like the Game Boy, I think. I think that's what came out first. Can't remember. Game Boy. I remember having a Game Boy. Oh, I just made a bug. Stop making bugs. Right, finish the game. Let's get this game out there, because we're running low on cash, and as 8,000 is our monthly... Ooh, new records. Yes. New topic. New combo. Great combo. 1.6 on the bonus. Look, we're leveling up quickly. Right, let's release this game. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're running out of money. The first reviews are in. Let's have a look. Oh, I see some 10s. I see some 10. Oh, 7. Nice experience. Yeah. Oh, God, that was a 10. That was... No, don't... Focus on level design. World design. Design. Very well. Quirky but good. I like quirky. There's nothing wrong with quirky. Shows potential. It's better than the last one. We you know, let's have a look at the old units sold. Oh, contract work. Hi there. I've just finished Shadows. Really? You've literally finished it that quickly. I obviously didn't make it long enough. And I'm very impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business, and we could use skills like yours. Woohoo! if you were ever short on cash, always, please give me money. Let me know, and I will see if I have some work for you. Jason. Thank you, Jason. Contracts have now been unlocked. To see availability contracts, close this method and blah blah blah. Click on the action screen. Woo! Contracts. We're not going to do any contract. What are the contracts? Tutorial. Contracts are a useful tool to earn some extra cash when your balance is low, and you can also be useful to generate a small number of research points. Contracts require you to generate a certain amount of design and technology points before time runs out. That sounds fun-ish. Decide carefully what contracts to accept. If you miss the deadline for the contract, you will have to pay a penalty. So it is better to start out with smaller contracts. Yay! Okay, we're not down on money, so we won't do that yet. Oh god. Ooh. 5.5 thousand. Shadow was so successful that we have fans. We have 37 fans. Yes, the BoozleBox has fans. Oh, look at the money roll in. This is good. Okay, well, I think I've been blabbering on for a substantial amount of time. This might end up being 2 episodes. I don't know. I tend to say that, and then it's either too short or it's too long. It might be. Whatever it is, you can tell me. So, Shadows has achieved a company sales record with over 10k units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of the BoozleBox. Indeed it is. I remember when I hit 10k views, thanks to you guys. So, I will leave it here. Yeah, and we will hopefully continue this next time, depending on what you guys think. If you like the game, please like, subscribe, and comment below, because this is such an awesome game. It's different as well, and that's what I like about it. As I said, it's got its little quirky features. And yeah, if we continue with this, if you guys like it, please, we can move on into a big office building and become a global empire and take over the world with awesome RPG games or action games, and you can direct the way we go as well. We'll be able to make game engines together, and you can all have input on that, and that'll be awesome. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. The inventor has confirmed rumors. They're making something. It's the TES. Ah, it's the NES. Oh, okay, that's what they were making. Okay, see you later. Money.